Hello everyone, so welcome back to my second part 1.2 video about the experimental research design again. And this time I would like to continue up with the essential characteristic of experimental research. As you see, here are the three important characteristics of experimental research, and they are comparison of group, the manipulation of independent variable, and the last one it is called randomization. So let's get to the comparison of group together. Basically, this design involved into two. They are experimental group and the control group. So in comparison group, the experimental group receive some form of treatment while control group receive no treatment, and the two are compared against each other. In doing this, it can help the researcher to determine whether the treatment has had an effect or whether one treatment is more effective than another. So to make things more clearer to understand, so let me provide you an example. That it say, does an increase in temperature affect student taste score? So based on this example, the independent variable in this experiment would be the temperature, and the dependent variable in this experiment it is a taste score. In this experimental group, the researcher manipulate the temperature of the room, while the control group, the temperature in the room remain the same. And therefore, the researcher does not manipulate the independent variable. And after completing the experiment, the data collected from each group can be compared and determine whether the temperature has an influence on the score taste or not. And the second one, it's a manipulation of independent variable. So um, in this in this part, the researcher deliberately and direct identify what form the independent variable will take and which group will get which form. The independent variable can be manipulated like teaching method, assignment, and type of counseling, learning activity, and also material. So let's get to the last one together. It's a randomization. So randomizations, it's divided into two. It's random sections and random assignment. So random sections it occur when the subject are being selected for a study. So if the subject are selected from the population, each subject in the population is equally likely to be selected, and the result sample is representative of the sampling. The three things occur in random assignment of the subject. They are it take place before the experimental design, and then the process of assigning or distributing student to group take place, and the last step, the group should be like from equivalent. So um, if we look back to random assignment, it's similar, but it's not identical to random sections, since um, as we know that a random assignment occurs only in experimental setting where the subject are being assigned to various treatment. If the subject, which means if the subject are assigned in randomly treatment, then any observed effect can contribute to the treatment, and hence we can make casual conclusion based on the study. That bring me to the end of my part, and thank you everyone for spending time with me. And so let me give the floor to Brother Mengho to continue up. Goodbye everyone.